When we first took a look at Company of Heroes 3, one of the first things Relic mentioned was the decision to make the new game look more like the original Company of Heroes than its sequel. Company of Heroes 2 took a chance and many players enjoyed it, especially with the excellent Ardennes Assault expansion, but it wasn't as universally loved as the first. First of all, Company of Heroes 3 focuses primarily on infantry warfare. Appropriate for the Italian setting in which much of its history unfolds, you won't see giant tank battles. This is not to say that vehicles are not getting their dose of love, and tanks, for example, now have a side armor value separate from that of their front and rear, which opens up new tactical possibilities. But the addition of new tools like dedicated bazooka squadrons and more limited fuel availability create new niches for light vehicles and keep riflemen, engineers, and machine guns at the center of the action. Feet on the ground. In the service of this philosophy, Company of Heroes 3 will have a greater diversity of infantry units, representing many different tactical roles and a wide range of nationalities that participated in the Italian campaign. The Nepalese Gurkhas, one of the most legendary units of the war, will finally make their appearance. And although we could not play with them directly, it has also been confirmed that we can have access to Italian partisan units, which represent the local paramilitary fighters who resisted the fascist regimes of Hitler and Mussolini. Infantry also have new tools to take on a wider range of roles on the battlefield. Squadrons will be able to knock down the door of a garrisoned building and throw a grenade to dislodge or destroy defenders inside. For example, in the segment we were able to play, we enjoyed the dynamism of these options and how it rewards aggressive infantry doctrines. Base of operations. The construction of the base is also back, and works more or less as in the first Company of Heroes. You'll need to build specific structures to improve technology and unlock better units. At least that's the case in skirmishes and multiplayer battles. There are many scripted missions in the campaign where you must also try to complete objectives with a prefabricated force. Infantry and vehicles will also be a bit more resilient than in Company of Heroes 2. You're less likely to see a tank catch fire with a stroke of luck. Well-covered infantry squadrons can better maintain their position until reinforcements arrive, even if they are under heavy machine gun fire, as long as they manage to get there quickly. Company of Heroes 3 is trying to regain a more triumphant and heroic mood that echoes Blood Brothers, Hearts of Steel, or even Tarantino's Damned Bastards. And that's reflected in everything from the interpretation of such a diverse voice, to the powerful score and the bold use of color. An Italian adventure. The only area where Company of Heroes 3 feels more like Company of Heroes 2, and specifically the Ardennes Assault expansion, is its dynamic campaign map. The level of detail in the segment we've played makes it look almost like Total War, World War II. As in Ardennes Assault, you can capture regions to cut off an enemy's escape route or deny them access to supplies. But there are also dozens of new challenges and opportunities, such as capturable ports and airfields, destructible bridges, and characters like the Italian partisan leader who will have their own goals and react to the decisions you make. Bombing the former Abbey of Monte Cassino, as the Allies did historically, could take it to Rome faster and with fewer casualties, but locals won't be too enthusiastic about that decision and may be less willing to award their bonuses in the future. From what we've seen and played so far, it looks like Relic is on the right track, going back to the core of what made the first Company of Heroes one of the best real-time strategy games of all time. We love mobile, more aggressive infantry armies, so we're excited to have more tools to facilitate that style of play and a technological pace that will keep it as a relevant experience.